I'm in love with the fast life, the money and the car. I'm in love with the fast life, the jury and the bra. I'm in love with the fast life, addicted to this cream. When I go to sleep, I'm having $1 million dreams. I'm in love with
Baby. Another episode of Pillow Talking with Oli Mack.
We got Justo, man. What's going on?
And we got a special guest with us today.
Man, DeadEnd Redd, man. Juice up or noose up. Tools you can use so you don't get abused. Game you can claim. You feel me? What we drop jewels, man. The big way, man. Peace and blessings. Glad to be here, man.
Appreciate you coming.
Sit up.
And today we got Redd on here today for a few topics, mainly, again, the Karmelo Anthony, and it's not. I'm not here to debate, argue about whether he right or wrong. I just have an opinion on what he said and what better to do to bring him on here to clarify what he said, and I can address what I said pertaining to what he said. And just to kick it off, would you like to explain what your thought process was on this situation?
Brother, what did you have objection with?
Okay, we jump right in.
Yeah, let's go.
My whole thing, like I was telling people, I went on there saying that, whether people right or wrong, whether your answer was right or was it wrong. I feel like as much as we have to deal with other races.
Oh, okay, that's a friendly version of
Yeah.
saying other races.
Well, yeah, just other than ourselves.
Ourselves, okay.
So we subjected to seeing them get away with everything. So when we finally do something and we come out on top as a community, I was saying that we need to shut the fuck up and don't crucify the little homie by saying, yeah, he should go to jail or he shouldn't be going to jail. And I seen your take, and your take was, yeah, that stand your ground. Basically, you were saying that he was wrong for what he did. Mm-hmm. Now, like I say, I'm not questioning whether you right or wrong about it. I was like, God damn, Redd, with your platform, with your voice, because you making your rounds on this internet. I didn't like it too much to see you saying he was wrong and should go to jail. I'm like, God damn, much as they get away with fucking us over, when we finally do come out on top as a community, let's act like them and be quiet. Let's just see how the system like. Cause right now, with this what's his name? Nolan Wells situation. You see, they did something, and all of them that lawyered up and shut the fuck up. And that's what I'm saying when it came to the Karmelo Anthony. That how about we just be quiet when we do some shit we ain't got no business? Cause they throw an alley hoop and we run straight to that internet and crucify. Yeah, he did it. He need to go to jail. And I just be thinking that's some fucked up shit. We just need to be quiet.
But do you think, to end the internet, do you think that the reason why they speak so fastly is because that's the only answer for us? Either jail or hell. So as our race, that's a quick first thing they say, oh, well, you do something so small. First thing they say is, oh, well, shit. You know where you're going after you do.
Well, I think they trained us to think that way. They trained us to think, to immediately say we go to jail for shit. Versus letting the due process take place.
Yo, go ahead. Because I'm taking notes, nigga. My memory ain't that good, bro. I'm letting you run.
This just, to me, this when you look at it, it's like we're in a lose-lose situation to where we can't take care for ourselves. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Racially profiling, all that comes like, when do we ever get a chance to win at this time, especially when we outnumbered? You know what I'm saying? And that played a big part to where, like my brother said, man, you got 4 big white boys against 1, and you in that situation. Shit, what's the normal reaction of what you gonna do? Because it happened so quick.
They want us to take an ass whooping. To me, we have to take an ass whooping down there, beat unconscious, to then fight back, and then develop the strength to fight them off. And if you therefore kill a person after being jumped on, then we indict.
Yeah, we always gotta be there.
And I just don't think that's foul. But even when it happened, when it do take place like that, I would like for us to be slow to judge others and just do like they do, like the whites, the Mexicans, the Asians do. They shut up and just let the court do and take its place. Because like I tell anybody, bro, it's a fucked up feeling when you fighting and you win and you knocked out the Mexican, the white, the Asian, and then you get knocked out and you turn around, look up, as a nigga to be the one that stab you in the back. Because last thing I would like me being in court and the prosecutor play DeadEnd Redd saying, yeah, he wrong, he guilty. And because this is a point I love to bring up. If you ever notice when white folks do something, they'll be like, oh, well, y'all call each other niggas, or, oh, y'all kill each other all the time.
Yeah,
so when they see us doing it to us, it makes them feel good about what they got to do to us. And that's why I say, man, let's be slow to judge each other. You know what I'm saying? When we come out on top going against other people, let's just shut the fuck up.
Slow to judge and slow to react.
Okay. No, I hear all that, and it's an understandable standpoint, right?
Sure.
I don't identify with black. It's a color that they made up and put us in a box and told us as niggas. Our heritage is deeper than that legal term of a designation. But us as melanated people, indigenous people, I do believe that it's only right you feel that way, right?
Right.
But here's the reality. Feelings are 1/6 of reality.
Right.
You feel me? When you started as a kid, the first fundamental things you learned as a kid was the 5 senses.
Bring it down to me.
Hearing, touch, taste, and smell. And it's one more motherfucker, you feel me?
Right.
But feelings are not nowhere really incorporated in that. Yeah. Your parents or your household, your community taught you how to deal with your feelings. That's something that's supposed to happen at home, right? So as grown people, when we forfeit the first 5 senses that we learn fundamentally and we excavate the feelings, we're 1/6 reality of having the probability of being absolutely right. You won't gamble with those odds. So when I dissect things, I come from the 5 senses first. What did we see? We seen the video. Mm-hmm. Now here's the thing with self-defense. Self-defense is a broad spectrum. It ain't always open-ended. Circumstances and situations change the optics of self-defense, right? So just from that case alone, it made me go dive in a little bit to self-defense and look at the components. Now, there is a principal law called provoking the difficulties.
Right.
Right?
When this, like what the Builder was doing, provoking the situation.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. When you are the protagonist in the situation, or you are the problem in the situation, depending on the stance and how it play out and the things that you say, you either automatically you overall forfeit the grounds of self-defense, or you limit them. So and that's the principal law.
In that case, did Karmelo?
Fuck yeah. First of all, look, I play track. It's sectional. Yo, you got people you fuck with, but we're gonna be with our team. We're gonna be with our people. You feel me? Now it's cool, we're gonna go fraternize because shit. The most city girls had the prettiest bitches. They had the yellow bones and shit. So we going over there fucking with the most city and the South Westbury. They got some bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? We had the hood rats. You feel me? Sterling and Worden. We had Worden has bad bitches too. But anyway, you feel me? Moving along. So we were fraternizing with the whoop. But at the end of the day, look, that's them people tent. If it's raining outside and you don't want to get wet, that's understandable.
But he was invited. He was invited, Red.
Whether you was invited or not, at the end of the day, that's fine and dandy. But when it becomes a problem, why do we invite the problem?
So my question is this: when did it become a problem when it never was a verbal altercation before?
Yeah, no, it's a problem when somebody say leave.
Oh,
leave.
And you said okay.
Because at the end of the day, whatever space you taking up, that could be allocated for somebody who's supposed to be under that tent.
Right.
Now, it's been times like, okay, as a team leader, when things would happen, or the nigga, we gonna go get Red. Red gonna knock something out. We finna go get Red. Right. People would go summon me all the time when nigga was having disagreement. Yeah. So I mean, all that shit is kiddie shit. Yeah. But the reality is, man, a lot of the casualties that we face, we by default invited because we don't choose the path of least resistance.
Right.
We always we got to be confrontational. Oh, my ego on my shoulder. Oh, nigga ain't gonna punk me and nigga ain't gonna hold me.
That would be the problem.
That's the concept. So when it comes down to why he didn't move, I think it was more so the culture of how we raise each other or what we be on. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, it wouldn't cost him nothing to get with.
Yeah.
It was you, but you had moved. And no matter, because you know it's all about how you say things. Too.
No, for sure. So
versus me saying, "Hey, big on me, could you move so other people can see?"
For sure. So
say, get your black ass up and get out the way.
But his friends are black.
But it also boiled down to
most of the team was black.
But it's understandable. But when you got a white boy telling you get your black ass out the way,
but the friends that's with him and behind him and under the tent, they're black.
Yeah.
But I have
out of them 4, it was black people with them.
It was black. They were black.
The 2 white boys. You know, it was 4 of them.
Uh-huh.
So it's 2 white boys and then 2.
I can't say, but I'm saying his teammates. Those were the people who took the stand. Teammates took the stand, and a lot of them was black.
But see, this is why I disagree.
Because you say
the way I
disagree, absolutely.
The way I disagree is because you could be somewhere. Let's say we all go to River Oaks, and somebody say, "Hey, that's my parking spot," or "Hey, that's of another ethnic."
Mm-hmm.
Why are we so quick to say, "Hey, man, move so quickly to what a white, you know what I'm saying, what that ethnic has to say?"
I don't
move quicker like this ain't finna now. If you go to a predominantly black school, the principal come, "Hey man, y'all need to go ahead and go to class." If it's something that's our race, man, nigga, fuck you, nigga. We finna. But the white man come, it's like we automatically.
I have opposite opinion and engagement. See, I'm the nigga who gonna call a white nigga a nigger before he get the chance to fire him off, just to let him know that shit ain't gonna move me.
Right.
I don't know what experience drafted that picture, but nigga, even the schools I went to, we might have one team. Bro, we ran over that nigga. We was in middle school. We didn't give a fuck about that. Yeah. High school, you couldn't put no white person in South Park and tell him he finna have hell. Yeah. We gave them crackers hell every time. I moved to Friendswood, right? Yeah. I moved to Friendswood at 18. 18, I had the opportunity to get out the hood, and I said, fuck it, I'm gone. And I had some racist situations, but I've never felt like the beaten slave. I was always cool to can't thank you. Fuck boy, you got me before I slap shit at you. Call the police. Fuck you. And guess what? Never been detained. I've had to defend myself in certain situations, and they try to say I assaulted them. Guess what? We don't take time to understand how things work.
But this high school though.
No, I'm talking about this. I transitioned to grown men.
Okay.
This is shit that happened as a grown man. You feel me? Right. In Friendswood, in Clear Lake, in Webster, where a nigga like me is supposed to be the ultimate narrative of he's cooked. And guess what? I ain't have to fight the case because I beat the ride.
Right.
See, we don't take time to find out how things really work. And that's failure on our part. We're not teaching the right shit.
No,
we ain't.
Well, we ain't teaching our kids.
A lot of
us seek knowledge once we got older.
Right, or made mistakes that we're learning from.
Did you know how things worked when you was in high school?
Yeah, because I had a great father.
Okay, see, yeah, I was raised. I'm not saying my grandfather wasn't great, but
right,
he was focused on the money, and I was focused on the money. So, and then I didn't really have it. I went to North Shore, and then I left and went to Cypress. And when I got to Cypress, it was a culture shock.
Right.
Because it was down the middle. You had blacks, whites, Indians, Asians. It was down. But I never personally experienced racism ever growing up. Never even had to think about it. Somebody calling me a nigger or anything like that in my face.
I've heard it happen to me multiple times.
Yeah.
So, but see, I deal with it when I got older. You know what I'm saying? Working on the pipeline, West Texas. You know, all of them out there, you know, they use that Confederate flag as like a scare tactic, or, everything they do, we do in big bunches. So that's why I always been told that, man, regardless of what race it is, never let them outwork you. Never let them, stay on my P's. But it's still, I still deal with it to this day.
And that's a principle.
The N-word ain't coming. The N-word not really coming out as that. You know what I'm saying? How vulgar they don't use it like that. But I'm saying, as far as them, replaying us like, oh, he's a beast, or referring to a motherfucker as a monkey, anything like that. It's just like that shit.
Well, okay, and even when we deal with that, right? We gotta understand, bro. Us as a people, we are the initial cut from God him motherfucking self.
Right.
We come from a lineage of the original cut. So at the end of the day, they have a right to be intimidated.
Right.
Like it kills me about, and it's just the concept that we get confused with, because for us to say that we have this inheritance and we this melanin and this gift that God bless us with as a people, and then we turn around and have an inferior perspective. That shit conflicts. You know what I mean? That shit, it conflicts with each other. It's like your left foot walking forward and your right foot trying to walk back. Nigga, you're gonna trip and fall. You're not going nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying? So I think the things that make us strong is also the things that people most fear. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, we're beautifully and wonderfully made.
Right.
That's what the Creator said. And who was the people who he was talking about at the time? We descendants from that.
Right.
So I think because we don't really understand who the fuck we are, because niggas has got caught up and indoctrinated in this black shit that started with 250 or when America started, versus thousands of years of history in which we touched every fucking continent and every civilization. We helped mold, we helped coach, we gave them the tactics of war, the tactics of production and cultivating the land,
Right.
how to tell fucking time from the sun and the fucking shadow.
Everything we do,
They should motherfucking be nervous.
Nervous, scared.
They should. So that's just the reality. At the end of the day, man, when you dealing with a primal animal, there are things and there are strengths and pros that primal animal that people have to respect, and that's us. But at the end of the day, because we don't know ourselves, and we allow these motherfuckers, like at the end of the day, when you take a oppressive, when you take an inferior mindset, it makes you a victimhood thinking motherfucker.
Right.
And I think that is the origin that a lot of our the white man, brother, man, look, man. We've been conquering since we've been conquering. And even when we got conquered, we still end up conquering, which is why they got us do other shit to try to keep breaking us the fuck down. We just keep fucking going. We do name another fucking civilization that just keep fucking going and keep growing and influencing the world. You can't.
I was about to say you can't.
That's what they fear.
Yeah.
That's what they really fear, bro. And then the fact that you can't really guesstimate what the fuck we gonna do. Niggas are unpredictable.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody expect that one nigga to jump off the boat and swim all the way to the dock and start kicking ass. Every white man in that bitch was amazed, like this nigga swimming for real. You feel me? And had enough wind to go up there and kick ass.
Yeah.
They didn't expect
and you
it.
ain't bullshit, because when I saw the video, I said I could have did the swim part, but to push myself up, we would have had some trouble.
It'll took you some time. I can't swim, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Literally, I float, but I don't swim. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I don't deal with those parts because I understand those are the mindsets that was passed down by the oppressed.
Right.
You feel me? At the end of the day, the oppressor is beyond my control. I am a product of these generations of the oppressed. And in order to change the trajectory where you go, you have to change your fucking mindset.
You're right, but coming from a person that look and like to say to these crackers or these white folks, or you have it, bro, it's a hell of a thing in 2026 for us to still have to witness we get screwed over. Because like I said last time, the eyes of justice are supposed to be blind. When you can sit back and see the difference in judging, well, that's a hell of a thing to have. That'll make you upset. Like you say, they got a reason to be mad at us. Nigga, damn, I got a hell of a reason to be mad at us.
They got a reason. They have a reason to fear us. They have a reason to be nervous. You feel me? We're naturally stronger. We're naturally faster.
Oh, yeah, genetics. Yeah.
Genetics, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, we got to remember that our ultimate strengths are also our ultimate defaults. You feel me?
That's life though.
That's yin and yang, my nigga. You can't escape that.
It ain't fair. It's not fair.
It is.
But that's why I say
it's hard, but it's fair.
For us to be slow to crucify our own. They do it enough. And when we sit back and say, "Oh yeah, this nigga need to go to jail," and you also it's a hell of a fight. When you
here's the thing. Here's the thing, and this is why I said he's going to jail.
Well, okay, what is your stance on that? Do you think that was justified?
No, it was a coward move. It was just as coward as his daddy, who wouldn't stay in the courtroom and listen to the people hearing. Listen to them, they heartfelt, or whatever the fuck you call that shit. It was coward. At the end of the day, my nigga, look.
But there's so many things that was twisted, though, even with it, though, without them having no record, no audio, video, or nothing in the courtroom. So
It was enough. It was enough. The witnesses. Now it goes down, and then when situations, right? Witnesses. The collaboration between the witnesses. The boy had his hands in his bag the whole time they was having the altercation.
Right.
That's premeditated. Why is your hands in the bag, my nigga?
Yeah.
That no, 97, whatever 97, they said 90-second conversation that back and forth they went on between him and that boy, his hand was in his
he
bag.
had it on
And
his mind.
No,
had
no,
it-
you can't. I'm not gonna say he had it
Well,
on his
well,
mind.
well, okay, but here's the thing. Even if he did know he did, that is a staple that is ruled upon. Was it an act of pure fear? Did he do it out of fear just randomly? Or the nigga was already imposed? You feel me? It wasn't imposed.
Yeah.
You feel me? And this is first of all, see, victimhood mentality is something that you carry on in every aspect of your life. The boy killed somebody. You shouldn't even approach this case with a victim. No, it should have been, this charge is too strong for this action. He didn't mean to kill him. He was just trying to finish. You should have been fighting for a lesser charge, manslaughter.
Right.
Not, oh, he's free, he's not guilty. Yeah, the boy dead. It ain't gonna get no more guilty. He gone.
Yeah.
Right.
That right there. Why are we? But the victimhood, I'm a victim. Oh, and it was 5 of them, 6 of them. They tried to jump me. Nigga, so what, man? You know how many times I've been jumped, bro? I ain't never pulled out a blade.
I'm a big old nigga, and I might have to jump you.
You
You a big old nigga.
You feel me?
I ain't
I'm
about
just
to
saying.
be just dealing with all this.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, man, my dad, and man, you know, shout out to my dad. He taught me the value of life. If you can't replace it, don't take it.
Right.
Unless you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what's wrong with these young men that they're getting in men's situations? Because punching is a male sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's healthy for us, honestly. Because if I don't have no respect for you, you ain't got no respect for me. There's only 2 ways it's gonna go. We either gonna get some respect or somebody gonna die.
See, I grew up in an era where my mama, when I came home and told her, she said, "What happened?" I say, "He hit me." She stopped me and said, "Bitch, don't you ever come home and tell me somebody hit you first. You get off first." So I grew up in an era of fighting. I found that like it was a turn on growing up. You know how old you is?
I'm 39 now.
I'm 36, so we pretty much the same.
Same era.
Fighting was a sport. It was all about who is gonna be labeled from that neighborhood, that school as a fighter. So, but damn, that's still 4 motherfuckers in front of you.
But no one touched them but one.
But I'm gonna tell you this, Red. Right now, 4 of us approach you, Red. You're not only accounting for the person with you being a bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking to you. You're not only accounting for me, you're accounting and watching the emotions of the other people with me.
Okay, and slow down. What makes me effective and the reason my resume is good,
right,
is because I reacted when I absolutely had to. When a problem came, you know, hey, I'm finna get my client and we getting the fuck.
But you train, Red. You train to get
But
combat.
no, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. My dad taught me to avoid conflict. I just didn't listen a lot of times.
What you just said about his dad is a what?
I said he was a coward.
So,
in my opinion,
anybody can see right now that you had a daddy in your life that really molded you.
Absolutely.
Clearly, we seeing Karmelo Anthony daddy really probably ain't got half of what your daddy had, respectfully. So now we expecting a 17-year-old baby to act the way
he's not a baby.
What I'm saying,
he's not a baby.
But look,
He's not a baby. He
fucking.
fucking.
This is what I'm saying. You honestly saying because he pulled that blade, his daddy wasn't saying, his daddy basically wasn't having no structure with him. I disagree.
No, I didn't say that.
At the end of the day,
yeah, he said that.
If you going, and my old man and my grandfather taught me a bunch of shit, but you just don't take it the right. Sometimes you can take it overboard. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you don't.
And what do we call that?
You don't take it there enough.
No, and when we talk about going overboard or overreacting,
yeah,
that's a feminine trait, homie.
I was never told to kill. I was told you whip that ass or you keep fighting the next day. So
Right.
when I see, you know, 'cause me and him talked about, when it first happened, we talked about 2 hours. And I told him, brother, it's under no circumstances that you're supposed to draw a weapon at them ages. You know what I mean?
Okay, but it's
the thing of, like I was trying to tell him, when we was going to school, man, we had so much shit on us. It was just the blessing that other niggas didn't die. Like if you coming around and you got a combination lock on your hand and you hit a nigga in the head, who's to say you don't hit that nigga in the temple?
It's intent at that point. Do you intend, or you going to school with the mindset that I'm gonna
right.
kill somebody when I go there?
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you, you never know. We was in that era.
Yeah.
You was in the era of. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's to me, that's not no accident, because you know you slipping that thing on your knuckles or whatever the case may be. Something like that is bound to happen.
Right,
or you make the intention of, if you whooping a nigga and you get to whooping him too much, what was the first reaction that you gonna say? Damn nigga, you damn near killed the nigga. If you punching on him, he damn near stop breathing. You don't know what can happen.
No, for sure, for sure. But you know, and here's the thing, bro. We have to keep things in perspective.
Right.
He's 17 years old. At 17, my nigga, if your parents, and you feel me, you classify as a man, but at the end of the day, your parents are giving you man privileges. More than likely, you probably staying out till nighttime. They know you got a girlfriend. That means you're funking. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a baby. You feel me? And here's the thing. Let this be an example. I think this would have been more constructive for us as a people. Hey, this is an example, kids. You could be going to school, not a bad kid, and end up in jail and killing somebody because you over
and everything else. Football, we got. You know what I'm saying? He was playing football.
You feel me? Like and a bad decision of an overreaction because it was not proportionate. Self-defense is also about proportionate. That boy didn't have a weapon. Now, if he just seen him, like say, the dude had a screwdriver in his hand, okay.
I'm
you
not.
know what I'm saying? But so. I mean, yeah, but then, you know.
I got 4 of you in front of me, Red. I'm not waiting to see if Red got no weapon. I got to do what I got to do to get your big ass off me before you can do it.
Okay, so let's put it back in perspective. This is a controlled environment.
Right.
They are a school event.
It ain't too controlled. He got in with the knife.
Well, shit, yeah, but it's a controlled environment.
Right.
He didn't get away. The nigga didn't make it off the field.
Nah, he ran into the laws.
No, they ran him to the laws. They chased his ass.
They were chasing him.
They were chasing his ass.
They were chasing him.
No, but it's a detail that doesn't change the primary. And this is what I dwell on the primary. You feel me? Because the technicalities make ice water and water ice. You feel me? When you put water in the freezer and you change the temperature, it changes the ice. That's a technicality. Right. But ultimately it breaks down back to water. H2 motherfucking O. So I stay on the water, the primary. Right. Because those are things that fundamentally you could prove and they can't change. It's the end result. Yeah, the things in between and the details, they vary. And they can go all day. You know, at the end of the day, you'll never build a ship if you just focus on all the details. You'll never get the frame done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think us as a community, we miss building the frame because we be too particular about details that don't change a motherfucking thing. That boy dead. Yeah. That boy dead.
Boy dead and he stabbed.
And then, so provoking, to go back into it, provoking the difficulties. Whatever he said, put your hands on me and you're going to find out. Yeah. That's provoking the difficulties. If you want me to move, you're going to have to move me. You just invited that. Yeah. Self-defense was out the window. When all those people corroborated what that boy said, self-defense was out the window.
You don't think they was corroborated outside of camera alive? Because it's crazy to me that we can't get the actual footage. The friend that invited him had the video, but he told, I was fake recording. What kid is fake recording a potential fight? I think that's why that video won't come out unless it's leaked somehow, because I think that video will show in his favor, in Karmelo Anthony.
Man, we live in a world where a boy can tuck his wee and call himself a girl, and bitches gonna say that's a bad bitch. Anything could happen. You feel me? Anything can literally happen, bro. I'm so real with reality, bro. I know anything can happen. Right. And if it did happen, the two things that don't change, that boy dead and he killed him. Well, those two things that don't change. You feel me? Now, Now, me personally, like I said, but I blame the father. Like the daddy should have been the logic in the room. The mama, oh, that's my baby. He innocent. The daddy, little baby, boy dead. Our son did it. He ain't innocent, but he ain't this damn guilty.
Right.
We need to be focusing on this.
Yeah.
But you do understand, I never said Red was wrong or right. I said I just didn't agree with you. Because I'm going to say this. I'm okay with hearing them white folks say what they got to say. But when it's somebody of my peers
How backwards is that, dog?
I understand, but it ain't fair. This world
Life ain't fair. Bro, come on. We in the 30s.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even be talking about what ain't fair. It ain't supposed to be fair.
But
nigga, it's God in you, bro.
Right.
It ain't supposed to be fair.
Right. But I still don't want you got
anything like the butt is bullshit.
You got partners.
I got a bunch of them.
If one of your partners take the stand on you, it's gonna bother you. That he took the stand on you.
Feelings hurt.
But it's still the fact
So
of I'd rather somebody I don't deal with tell on me versus a nigga I'm rocking out with and he's saying I'm wrong. That's a whole different thing. That's what a snitch.
I know, but once again, feelings is 1/6 of reality.
You're right. You're right.
You know when I deal with you, look, at the end of the day.
If your wife, if your lady go and tell y'all personal business, you're gonna take that a lot tougher than a random motherfucker telling that business. It's a difference. You don't want to see your own kind sending you up the river saying you guilty in front of all these white folks.
What is my own kind? See, my kind is like-hearted and like-minded. Whatever you wrapped up in, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You could be canary yellow, pink. I don't give a fuck. Like-minded, like-hearted, because that's what our creator recognizes.
Right.
He sees your heart and he reads your mind, and he judges you by your fucking actions and by the shit you say.
That's the truth, but that ain't how this world is governed.
Yes, it is.
This world,
everything in this world that's created is in direct unison with everything and how the creator created.
But the way
look, we are the only beings in this world that has the free will to act outside of creation. Everything else in this world operates on distinct order. Yeah. Distinct order. Only humans. You know why? Because we have free will, my nigga.
Yeah.
And that only gets you so far.
Right.
Because I could choose to fuck a bitch, but she might not give me no pussy.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it only gets you so far. So even that's a figment of a reality. So why would I get caught up in figments of reality? You know what I'm saying?
We was told growing up, this has been planted in our brain that we stick together. Like when you and your brother go out to do a fist fight.
Mm-hmm.
You don't come home and he the only one fucked up. My mama told me both of y'all better come fucked up or y'all better be lumped up.
No, that's the theory. And I'm gonna keep them. This is regular.
That's what
if my brother is a punk, he's gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna watch him get fucked up. You goddamn right. He need to get fucked up. He need to get fucked up. See, that's what I'm saying.
I see when you playing that.
No, that's me. I look at things from a straight look. Yeah. You ain't one of me, gang.
But jumping though, if they jumping there,
it's good.
No, you
maybe they beat the punk out of them.
You're not giving me that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, right in, man.
Fuck the punk.
Right
if no white man is jumping on your brother, you're not jumping in to help him.
If he's a fucked up person, no.
You can, but say that some people build that relationship on
fuck him,
fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? But me,
my brother you know what I'm
saying? Me personally, I don't give a fuck how fucked up he is. I got the offender.
No.
Say that again.
I said I don't give a fuck up how fucked up he is. I got the defender.
That's how we got here. Adam did that for Eve. So when you talk about the world right now, nigga, blame that. You protected something that was fucked up instead of judging it like you was supposed to. Because you was given the motherfucking jurisdiction, nigga. That's where I come from, bro. I see it right there. Right. Because at the end of the day, that is the charge that we was giving that man.
When you're right, I'm going to shake your hand.
I appreciate that. You shake yours too.
Right.
So I come from that perspective. I stay there, bro. Because anything outside of that is not in unison with how nature is designed and how the universe works. And anytime you're not in sync with that shit, you out of sync with that shit.
And to your point about we operate at free will. Yes, it's designed to work one way, but we operate at free will. And I'm going to still go down. I understand your point, but we got to, if nobody else going to watch out for us, we got to watch it.
You can't watch out for nobody after the deed is done. You watch out for somebody to keep them from doing the deed.
Right.
So if at the end of the day, you're not changing shit. Yeah. You're just pampering a fucked up mentality.
Putting makeup on a pig.
You feel me? I think, bro, we And don't get me wrong, bro. Like, it's not that I don't feel. I feel more than most people.
Right.
It's in my DNA to feel. I'm a sandy head. If you know anything about sandy head, it's like we pick up, our antennas pick up a lot more. You feel me? And I'm a counselor, so emotions, nigga, I had to learn how to deal with them.
Right.
And the way I learned how to deal with them and govern them is I keep the primary, and the sub-primary don't matter. Because guess what? Popcorn ain't gonna pop unless you put some heat to that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we gotta stay with what's effective and what's in alignment that works. That other shit, let the women do it. We gotta be straight one way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, my nigga, if we don't hold each other accountable, we can't talk about nobody outside of us who got a perception of us.
You're right.
It's an oxymoron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we
you
can't
taking the shit just to turn around and take a shower.
I feel like we can't hold each other accountable because at the end of the day, you quick to say fuck.
Why we can't?
Because I feel like as Karmelo partner, the one that went and testified on him, say, bro, that's gonna burn out. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, you know what I'm saying?
He left and picked his camera up, left from the stand, defend by his goddamn self. I know me as a man, that's gonna be a hard pillow for me to turn in. So to go, especially based off what's been said about the Austin baby or whatever he is, I'm pretty sure he didn't say, hey, Mr. Karmelo, could you move? He probably told him some fucked up shit to leave. Yeah. But again, I want to take the stands here to say, I'm not saying whether right or wrong. I'm just saying, when we do shit, I would like for us to sit back. Because when Child killed that baby, shot him down, chased him down, his group, his background, Asian community, they wasn't on camera saying, go to jail, you're wrong for that. No, they just shut the fuck up and let the system do it.
Okay.
But I don't like what we do. Why we gotta do it against ours?
Because it's our job to do it against ours. That's like saying, I'm not gonna whip my kid, I'm gonna let a stranger do it. It's their job.
No, sir.
That's the same shit. Yeah. It's the same goddamn shit. It makes no motherfucker.
When your brother do something fucked up in the streets, you don't tell him he wrong in front of everybody. You wait till you get
home. Man, I'm a referee. I thought, nigga, Red, flag.
Red, you
flag. You're wrong, nigga. Stop, nigga. Stop, nigga, right now. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You wrong. Fall back, nigga. Chill out. All right, nigga. You want to do it? Go ahead.
And you saying you're not helping at that point.
No. I just told you, bro. If I help something that's wrong, I am endorsing the wrong. Makes me a fucking hypocrite.
Are you the ones that believe no sin is greater than others?
No.
You believe that
they
what
the
all
Bible
greater?
Yeah. He does the thing differently.
Unalive person versus person stealing candy should not be treated the same.
Correct.
So when my brother is being wrongly attacked by others, it ain't no, if my brother beat this little dude up and then his brother and more people come to whip him, I got to jump in it. It ain't no, oh, brother, you
That's
wrong.
Different,
you
though. That's different. That's different. Okay, scenario. A nigga, we in the club, it's your best friend.
Right.
He handsy, too handsy. Yeah. He a hound. He got a demon to the spirit. And he steady grabbing on the nigga wife, and you tell him, say, bro, stop doing that. That's that man's wife.
Right.
Bro, stop doing that.
Right.
If that bro come back and whoop his ass, he better be able to fight right there and drunk and everything. I'm finna let him whoop his ass.
But your partners ain't whooping my brother ass.
Huh?
You gonna whip my brother ass, but
man, don't kill him. Don't kill him. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna make sure they don't kill him.
So you
gonna fuck him too bad. Nigga, if that stomping keep him from being a fucked up nigga, goddamn it, stomp his ass.
Nah.
Stomp his ass.
Nah.
Stomp him. Cause look, for me, and I'm gonna say this, like, I've never, somebody says a grown man, I've never physically fought a friend. Cause a friend is a nigga to me. If he's a friend to me, he's a brother. Yeah. You feel me? I can't fight you, bro. Because if we go here, it'll never be the same.
Right.
But if I can't do it, what I need to do to fix you, I'm finna let life do it. The only difference is, nigga, I'm here. But you had that one coming.
I can agree with you.
Some niggas got do some fucked up shit, and niggas always saving them.
Totally agree.
Let's go back to that culture.
I can raise my hand and say, man, hey, I've been the savior. And it's like,
nigga, me too.
It's like, man, he's like, goddamn, how long you gonna keep fucking me and fucking me and fucking? And then at the end of the day, shit, it's like, you just don't get two motherfucking fucks no more.
I agree with a nigga taking his pops, but I'm not agreeing everybody getting their roll out on him. No. It's gonna be a one-on-one. If anybody jump in, then we all gotta take.
Okay, fine. Nigga, line them hoes up. Your first one, then whoever won
That's
next,
how
you
it's
get
supposed to be.
That's how but no, this shit. Sometimes you can't. That's in a perfect world, and the world ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Hey man,
That's
I ain't gonna
we
lie.
gotta have
And
us.
with a hard head, sometimes you need 6 hands on you.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie.
you know
what I'm saying?
In certain situations, I'm gonna agree with you.
We do not correct our own. We don't. We do not. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we're pointing at the people who talking about it.
Yeah. And then it also boils down too, though, back to what my brother was saying, man. He was saying it take one. One can get on his ass. But you gotta you gotta go all the way back.
You don't always
do something in the family, and next thing you know, y'all got a cookout or anything like that. You come over there, guess what? Man, uncle, man, that was fucked up what you did. Then here you go walk around, you fixing your plate. Here go, nigga, that was fucked up. Like, it ain't just one person. You know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the day, if you was to jump fly, just say for the uncle that you really don't fuck with, said you something. You get, hey man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Guess who's all coming? The 3-4 or more other uncles to get on your
Okay, let's think about it culturally. Let's think about it culturally. We didn't have a governing system. We had noblemen in our groups or in our clans who ran the social justice, and the citizens were the executors.
Right.
Let a citizen go out there and say, y'all don't rock my nephew and he touched this little girl. Bitch, you're getting it too.
No bullshit.
See, we got to remove, look, like-minded, like-hearted. If they're not, bro, nigga, you go do the honest thing and you put your hands to work. However you do it, nigga. You ain't out here taking from people. You ain't out here plotting on people and manipulating old people and manipulating women, and you ain't doing nothing. You ain't trafficking people. You do it the honest way. A nigga who won't do it the honest way, he is not your brother. He is not the same as you because he ain't got the same heart, gang.
Everybody, I'm not gonna say that because everybody got different upbringing. Everybody got different ways of being raised. Like the way your daddy raised you, look how it molded you. And you got niggas that ain't had their daddy in them.
None of that. Look, and that's why.
It do matter.
No. What I'm saying is that don't change the price of tea in China. Because guess what? There are people who didn't have a dad, but guess what they did learn? Right from motherfucking wrong. That's why it's so important. Because when you remove what you don't got, you always got right and wrong. That is the common denominator of everything.
Again, I shake your hand when you're right. I shake your hand when you're right.
Drop the G.
That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I always come from that space. It's never I don't like niggas. I love niggas. I don't think a nigga could out-nigga me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm coming from right and wrong. That is the biggest common denominator. And if we can't put how we feel to the side to find out what's right and wrong, we never gonna goddamn fly the boat.
It's just
you ever flew a boat before?
No.
Me either. But we'll never do it.
It's just hard for me to judge my brother that harshly when I know that the game is rigged. The way white folks get away, because if you turn the table, we three approach that white boy, he would never be charged. If he do the exact same thing Karmelo do to us, he not getting charged. And that's what makes it hard for me to pop my brother on his hands.
No. Look, that is a reasonable concept.
Right.
But here's the reality. It's subjective.
When you say subjective, break it.
When I say subjective, I mean it's least likely to fucking happen. Yeah. The reality is the biggest threat to you is another nigga who look like you. And the biggest threat to you is another nigga look like you. That's the reality.
Right.
You're more likely to face devastation and damnation from your own. So at the end of the day, why are we looking at the outside as the biggest enemy when it's the inside that is degenerating us as a people?
Well, we have factual stories where they do shit to us.
No, for sure. No. I'm not, bro. We live in an imperfect system. Okay. Then we live in a world where people who created this system, as they should, they was the winners. So you rig the game.
Rewrite history how you want.
Well, no, you rig this. You crap my bad. You create the system in order to offset the advantages because we have advantages as just naturally. You could put a nigga in the jungle, he gonna come out with a gorilla and a goddamn lion coat. You feel me? He gonna teach you a new way to cook some venom and Bitch gonna make you dig hard and kill cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's there's nothing that the fuck that we can't do, especially when we come together. So the biggest iceberg to our Titanic is that we keep letting them divide us thinking about race. That shit don't matter. We are our biggest dividend.
Not when they put it in our face.
Man, nigga, put it. What that change?
It don't.
It don't change the product.
You're right.
We the product.
It don't change, but it's deeper than that. Meaning, okay, what is gonna be the steps for us to change so our babies don't have to see that 30, 40 years?
Each
so
one,
right
each
now,
one.
we still are having subjected to seeing the news because we're gonna change speed and talk about the Nile Wills situation.
Oh, it's the same kind of shit, just different outcomes or whatever. You know what I mean? If you ask me, okay, but here's the reality.
You speaking on the will on the thing?
I'm speaking on them together.
Okay.
It's easy to look at it and be like, okay, this nigga was with 3 white boys. They fucked him over. They did something. That's perspective.
No, them facts.
No. When I'm saying that they fucked him up or they fucked him over, it's perspective. It starts with perspective because we don't have those facts. You feel me? Which means we're making assumptions. But you make assumptions based off your primitive perspective.
Right.
We have to change our perspective. You feel me? And that's just me. I don't know. It's not enough information. It's foolish for me to even propagate what did happen. It's not enough fucking information. I know what it looked like.
You ever been in jail, Red?
Fuck no.
Shake your hand again. Me either. I'm 36. Not misdemeanor or felony.
I didn't have some tickets. Yeah.
But
that's amazing.
In that situation, though, was very alarming to me for the situation to happen, and y'all instantly come up, y'all coerce. My lawyer got on my ass about that this morning. It's coerce.
Coerce.
Y'all notified the authorities, same statement. We don't remember nothing. Me dealing with cases, I had 3 major felonies that I beat in court.
Yeah.
One thing I know, when a kid do something on accident, they are very forthcoming with information. Right. They're gonna tell instantly. But when you do shit you did on purpose and you know you're wrong, you quiet about it and you trying to find out what others may recognize or notice. And for all of them to come together, scrub their Instagrams, they mother page go on private. Y'all call y'all mamas and they told y'all, hey, don't give not one statement so there won't be no. Okay. Wait. Time out. So we're talking about being mad because these kids knew what to do. Call your parent when you got a problem. And the parent knew what to tell them. Versus, I'm finna make my own decision. This nigga play with me. I'm finna show him today. No, what I'm mad at.
What I'm saying. Okay. Let's talk about what we're talking about. Okay. We're mad at them for knowing the game. No. Learn the game, niggas.
Yeah.
Learn the game. I'm not mad at the parent for doing. I'm not mad at a parent for telling their kid the best information that they would use for themselves. That's what the fuck they supposed to do. So now it could look suspicious. But that's plausible. Those are things that are plausible.
The whole beach though.
No, everything about it is plausible, bro. Yeah. But once again, ill factors. If you go off ill factors, you'll never stop coming up with anomalies. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if you make assumptions, you make an ass out yourself. Because when you're making assumptions, you're not asking questions.
Right.
It's way more questions than we got answers right now. So I know what it looked like, but once again, sometimes something in the dress looks like and it don't be.
Right.
So you don't want to move off that. Right. You know what I mean? So I practice things that don't cause me
to make an ass out yourself.
Make an ass or have to use conclusions or assumptions versus actually valid information that I can add and multiply.
But what you being a bodyguard in some way, what you call that police work, what you like to say, with that being said, it takes
protection work.
Yeah. It takes little things like that in a detective's mind. What are you hiding? If y'all didn't do nothing,
right?
Why would you not tell us what transpired here on this boat?
See, a detective is like an accountant, right? An accountant always starts from a negative. So does a detective. But that's not how fluidity works. You know what I'm saying? It's not how fluidity works.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You want to start from a positive.
Right.
Because you want to end up in a positive. Only when you're accounting or you're trying to backtrack or you're trying to find a solution, you're trying to find an antidote, do you start with the things that you don't absolutely know and you got to fill in the blanks for it.
Right.
And that's how you, or even mechanics. when they're trying to isolate a problem. Well, it could be this, it could be this. Well, how are we gonna figure out which one? Well, you start and you start troubleshooting.
Right.
But you're starting from negative because there's nothing that points to this actually is the reality of the situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those
are professions that are due for those jobs.
Right. But
those tactics works when you're doing that. As far as me living and every day just trying to account for what's real, what's not, what's right, what's wrong, that shit don't get that intricate. It's not calculus. It's adding, it's multiply, it's adding, subtracting, multiplying, divide. It's not fucking calculus. I keep it in them 4 mathematical spectrum because that's most commonly what the fuck I'm dealing with.
Your father, your baby leave off with 4 white people. Fuck the white, with just 4 people.
Right.
And they don't come back. You reach out to them. They don't want to tell you nothing. You can't even get them on the phone at this point.
Right.
And at that moment, you're notified. How are you taking it?
I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna feel like I need to tie their ass up. That's how I'm gonna feel. However, feelings is 1/6 of reality. You feel me? At the end of the day, if I moved on everything the fuck I feel, I would be. They probably gave me a literature.
Yeah.
For shit show. So when is okay to move off feeling and when it's not? There's a time and a place for everything. I think we have to do better when learning when to move off when we feel. But ultimately, as a grown person, you don't have that. You in the back of your mind, you don't have that commodity where I can just move how I feel. Why? Because you got responsibilities. You got people you're accountable for.
Absolutely.
So that goes out the window. So it's inconsistent with the way we live and make our choices every day. So why do we do it with particular situations? Because if we do it with every situation, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, we'd be
You know what I'm saying? So that means that method is not proactive. I say well, what's proactive. Whatever happened, it could be. They had a fight, apparently had an argument. Maybe nigga hit him and knocked him out and nigga drowned. Could have been anything. Or maybe it's like, fuck this nigga, I want his position. It could be a lot of things. Right. We can go all over the board with it. But however, I'm not going to judge it until whoop. But one thing I do know and I would stand by, regardless of the circumstances, number one, why do they only promote these type of stories? Exactly. All the shit in the motherfucking news. Nigga, goddamn, how many niggas got shot 4th of July? You don't know.
You can't even make an estimate or guess on that.
You know what I mean? Exactly. But we know about a black boy who's with 3 white boys. Why the fuck? Why? That is really not a public safety danger. Niggas with these switches is a public safety danger. Right. Your nigga was on a boat going to a remote island. That is some privileged shit. Nigga, it's niggas dying. Getting shot up at the store and shot popped in the head and bitches getting killed and over because they moved on.
That's the world we live in.
I'm saying.
Then I say we come to a point of this.
I deal with our reality.
Then I come to a point with this where I feel like the white race, they just don't give a fuck no more. We just gonna keep putting it in their face. Because we never got the conclusion of the.
What you mean don't give a fuck?
Like, we gonna keep putting it in their face, because the only thing they gonna do is go riot. The only thing they gonna do is go protest. Only thing my biggest thing is with our race is when we call it coming together, when we call it riding on something, anything like that, but we don't ride for the cause at all. We don't stick by each other. We don't do none of that shit. The only thing we do is do a bunch of hooping and hollering.
Okay.
They will continue to keep doing
here's the reality. Shit. Okay, let's address this. Who fathers that?
That's ours.
Okay. We can't be mad at them for recognizing our fault. And we can't be mad at them for not giving a fuck. And we show them we don't give a fuck. Collectively. There's sprinkles of us. Yeah. But guess what? Us sprinkles of us, we feeling too much to goddamn condemn.
That boils back off the tee off of what my brother was saying as far as you say that, well, this is a certain few that kill. You've been blessed to be in a position that you in to be able to be on, the cash and talk or whatever, things like that. You don't think your verbal words or each one teach one as far as you putting it out there, as far as even putting a start, together.
To what message?
What you mean? The messages will be, instead of like, before they can ridicule us and beat us down, shit, we jump the gun at first and say, hey man, Biddy needs to go to jail for 100 years because he did this, he did this.
Well, okay, here's the reality. I spoke on it in that manner because I gathered enough information to judge it in that manner. I didn't, it's not, this situation with the boat shit is way more questionable than the shit with that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So it was more information to actually go get your own perspective. as much as I looked at this shit yesterday, it's a bunch of people making content for clickbait.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So I think, and then even with that situation, the demand for content is so high that the product, people are doing whatever to supply the product. Well, they're saying they're making titles that's misleading. They're giving content about it that's misleading.
Especially the one that they got recorded. Oh, he arguing, but then you slow down.
There's no proof that there was that group arguing.
Right. So it's just like, that's why it's like, man, I would be a fool. One thing I do, bro, I hold myself accountable for the shit that fly out my mouth.
Right.
You feel me? I'm conscious of what I'm saying, and I'm not perfect. So sometimes I say things wrong, but ultimately I don't render my perfect stance unless I got a perfect understanding about the function. I might not know the technicalities and nigga how many horsepowers it got and exhaust. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's details, nigga. It's still a fucking Charger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might be a Hellcat, but it's still a fucking Charger.
Right.
The specs are fucking different.
Right.
That's it. So you know, when it gets to that point, I don't deal with that. No, deal with the primary. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not one of those persons who look for shock value on the internet. So, like I said, because I hold myself accountable for what I say.
Everything you say.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna bag up because you just said something about who fault is it, because of how we go about doing things, why we get the results we get. Bro, to be honest, just call it respect. We have a hard time supporting each other because when one jump, if one celebrity just say go off script and take up for us, he'll lose everything, and we won't support him. We don't support our own.
No. Wait. This is the reality. The reality is, in the political climate in which they've been using this as a tool. So when it is some racial shit, they absolutely go get the celebrities and shit, put them on payroll and make them spew a bunch of shit that don't make no motherfucking sense. Like these niggas talking about, it's gonna be a race war. Nigga, no the fuck it's not.
I don't see that happening in our lifetime.
No. I mean, but at the end of the day, you're putting this in the atmosphere and you're marinating the minds who already have a fucked up concept about what life is and what white people, how big of a threat they are.
But that's why I say we don't need Redd to speak out against us.
Yes, you do.
No, not us.
Yes, us.
It's enough of them winning in the courtroom as lawyers, detectives.
And it's enough of them, and vice versa.
They don't need no more. They don't need us to say
look, here's the reality. I know niggas. I done seen a few niggas in the last 2 years come home, and I know they just killed somebody. I know it.
I know that's right.
So when we talk about they always win, there's a lot of niggas winning too.
Nah, fact.
And we got such a fucked up system. People, sexual predators are getting convicted for sexual predator crimes and coming home and being on house arrest in 3-6 months.
Right.
So when we talk about who's always beating the system, are we not a part of that same shit? Or are we just gonna pinpoint and isolate it because we talking about some fucking race? But in reality, it's working on both sides. It's what they're promoting. And then you got to question, why are they promoting it? Because it creates more divide and division. And the more we create divide and division, guess what? Niggas will never get together and do shit. And then furthermore, I'm going to tell you like this, when it comes down to niggas coming together, that's why I say it's like-minded, like-hearted. I lock in with those. The rest of the skin folk ain't my kin folk.
Right.
It's nigga like-minded, like-hearted, you my people. And you give a fuck what color the fuck you is. You understand what I'm saying? But if you a nigga, definitely for shit show. If you got like mind, like heart, you my brother. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, man, fuck these niggas. They not my people.
I can't say that, man.
I mean, I'm going to say fuck them.
I see what
I'm going to say fuck them.
I can respect your honesty on it. But
and here's the reality. My primary point was, there was a time in history where niggas actually came together.
That shit dead. Guess what?
And what ended that?
Hey, man, we did some shit we wasn't supposed to do.
And what shit? Integrating with white folks?
No. We tried to become God.
Give me some details.
The Tower of Babel.
School me on something I'm not familiar
Okay, well,
the Tower of God.
They pulled all the groups around them in that area,
right? And
they brought them together,
right?
And in the bringing them together, because everybody spoke one tongue and can align on one goal, they were like, "Hey, we finna make this the greatest city and ever in the world, and we're gonna build a tower we're gonna build a tower so high that it competes with God. So we had all the, because Michael said backing up, bro. In those times historically, my nigga, it was us. It was different groups. It was different set. You know what I'm saying? Because you got different people, but it was us. You know what I'm saying? We did something. We tried to beat God, literally. And it's the same sins that we suffer from now: ego, selfishness, pride. It's the same fucking sins. So realistically, we're never all gonna come together. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Man, I
Pride, bro. If that man can't put, if every man can't put pride to the side, you might as well kiss coming all together out the window. You do more better finding you a fucking unicorn and making it for gold.
Changes though, Red. You just said everybody that's skin folk ain't kinfolk. You already banishing them.
Because the God I believe in, whatever he said then applies now. And universe still operates that way. Okay. So I have no reason to believe that it.
Do you mind saying what religion you follow upon?
I don't do religion. That's man-made.
I don't.
Just like color.
I don't either.
Yeah, just like race. That shit man-made. Religion man-made.
Yeah, I don't either.
I do doctrine.
When they told me that, I know we jumping over paper. When they told me they took things out the Bible, I said I was done with it. Because who the fuck are you to decide what we can see and what we can't see?
So you threw away the majority over a minority. Logic. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of fucking nothing.
Right?
So, and even with that concept, how people, it's a white man Bible. It's a translation. Yeah. When you understand and when you follow the translation, you understand it comes back from our dialect. Yeah. So it's the lack of it's the lack of learning and understanding, and it's the lack of those teaching. You feel me? Because most of them preaching, but they're not teaching.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, that's a whole different subject. But I go back when you start from the root.
You can go somewhere and be sitting in there and listening and still gain nothing from it.
Absolutely. And you can go somewhere and nobody says nothing and learn a lot. You feel me? So I go to the root. You feel me? I go to the root. And historically, that situation that happened historically, it seems like ever since then, if you follow the timeline of those people, that was the same. The original curse was the original hand that fucked it up for everything. Right. And it keeps manifesting. It just keeps getting worse, and we keep getting more immoral. Accepted. Culturally immoral, and it's accepted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's just a lot. That's just how that's just how I view it, because it adds up. Like I say, I keep it simple like a dimple. It's cute that way. I don't do calculus. I don't know that shit. I know how to add. I know how to subtract. I know how to multiply and divide. And them bitches told me, and everything I know, that shit carried me to life. When I was hustling, they had to divide, they had to multiply, they had to know profit margin, how much it costs, how much you get, how many licks you need to have to make this work. So at the end of the day, that shit works. I can apply that with everything in life. You know what I mean? So I just take those fundamentals and I put it to everything, my nigga.
I'm in agreement with probably, I'm gonna say 80% of everything you said. You have brought me some Jews that I
say 90.
I'm gonna say 80.
I'm gonna say 90.
I'm gonna say 80. I'm gonna say 80. I know I'm gonna want you to come back on the show and we can pretty much talk about anything.
That's all the fuck you got?
Well, that's pretty much maybe the main topic that I wanted to cover as far as
you wanted me to know that you don't want to hear me talking about niggas.
Oh, no, because I can go back and forth with you all day with this. It's just, I'm never going to be in agreement with us kicking each other.
Why?
Because we have to watch them do it enough.
What the fuck they got to do with anything?
That means a lot.
What? Like what?
Man,
how does that change the money in your pocket? How does that change the education in our schools?
And because if we start giving our people the opportunities that we give them other people, and put them in position
what
to teach
opportunities are we giving them?
As for going, I'm not even in the voting. I think our vote don't even matter. But if we I'm gonna break it down.
If it don't matter,
break it down in the simplest form.
Okay.
The yard man versus us saying, I ain't fucking with no niggas. We going to get straight to the message.
Okay, if our vote don't matter, if our vote really don't matter, why do niggas who only come see niggas when it's time to vote, but they do it every time.
Man, I got my theory on voting. To me, when it comes,
No, just think about what I just said. Why do they go out their way? They had this bitch twerking at the presidential debate. You went and got the twerking bitch to win a fucking election.
right?
You clearly give a fuck about niggas wanting to fuck with you.
I heard you like that.
You had Joe Biden couldn't even fucking clap, nigga. He it 30 seconds to taking a clap to Kirk Franklin with the trans thing right next to him in a sparkly dress looking like Soccer did it.
I heard you matter, but I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just saying it matters.
I don't know. Maybe you'll be able to school me. I couldn't give you a definitive answer on the difference between Democrat and Republican. I'd love to go back and forth with you and say how the fuck you like Malcolm, but I don't really know.
Say Malcolm?
No, Malcolm.
Oh, you want it's simple.
Yeah, I heard, but I'm saying I would love to go back and forth, but I can't tell you the difference between Republican and Democrat.
No. Explain your reason for being that way. That's what I guess.
The way God made you?
Not being that way. I'm saying like the Malcolm part. No, man.
Oh, why? Because it's my heritage. It's my country. Shit, our people died for this motherfucker.
Right.
It's a slap to our face. It's a slap to my people's face for me not to take pride in what they died for. Fuck the white people. If we got to just, why do we make non-essentials essential? Yeah. They only essential when you need a loan. Shit, nigga, you got pulled over, you got no insurance, maybe. You know what I'm saying? They only essential in specks of reality. But reality, we don't, nothing. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I mean? This country my people died. This is my heritage. This is what I got for my kids. So whoever gonna make this bitch great, I'm fucking with you, man.
I believe they making it great for them. It's not them.
Look. Okay, it's the law of the lid, brother. Anything that's under the lid benefits from the heat that gets trapped in the lid.
So things rise and tides rise all boats.
Things don't fall down, they fall up. Or things don't fall. Yeah, things don't fall up. Things don't fall up, they fall down.
Right.
That's the right way I say it. Yeah. Things don't fall up. That's physics. It's inevitable. Like the reality is, okay, look at this. Trump first term. It was the first time you had multiple black people in the Forbes list. Bless you. Like it's just at the end of the day, things don't fall down. Things don't fall up. They fall down.
But you gotta have the. It ain't even about education at this point. It's about relationships.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a job to Red to be my security because I know you versus giving it to somebody that went to school for this shit.
Who doesn't operate that way?
Whites. Yeah. They don't give you based off of what you know. It's about the relationship.
I know. I said who don't operate that way.
On the white side, you be grandfathered in though. No. They always gonna have a jewel as far as saying, "Hey man, when you get out of high school, it's always playing the line out." But with our people, it's like, man, hey, go over there and holler at sister to go get a job and shit. They gonna rather take the white or the Mexican, you know what I'm saying, before they take their own kind.
Look, okay, fun example, right? We teach a course. I acquire a skill. Now, I want to teach other people the skill. Because ultimately, I can build a pyramid off of teaching people, or they can come work for me. Either way it go, I win.
Right.
Guess what? I'm finna teach you. I'm finna show you. I'm finna bring you in.
Teach you how to fish.
What niggas do? I teach you. Yeah. You go there, pub, $2.99 for the package, and woo. We try to sell the knowledge instead of pass the knowledge. Yeah. We package it, and we look at it as an asset, and it's a way for us to mass produce. So when we talk about the defaults of us, we have to talk about the tactics of us.
Right.
Because the defaults are the result of the tactics that we use with each other. I'm just saying, I can't be mad at them. Why am I be mad at them for playing the game right?
But you always go.
I agree with that. I'd say I'm not mad at Trump. I like the fact that he willing to come out there and ask you, will you pass a bill that only support this that will be beneficial to whites? And he said,
what the fuck bill is that?
No, somebody asked him a random question about it. They asked Barack that same question. He said, no, I'm not going to pass a bill that would only benefit black. But you asked Trump that.
He didn't say that, bro.
No, I'm not. No, they asked him. No. Listen, they asked Barack Obama when he passed a bill.
Right.
And he said, yes, they asked Trump that. And he said, yes, he had no problem speaking out for his people and saying, look at the bills he passed now.
Bro.
They didn't benefit. Like the Harriet Tubman, they just shot that down.
They
finally got that off them. They said that it ain't happening.
What was the bill for?
To put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill.
And why do we need to put Harriet Tubman on?
Why we can't? They got all their people on the $20 on money. Why we can't get ours?
Okay. Wait.
Go ahead.
Me personally, I don't want to see no old lady on no money.
But you want to see old crap?
No. Huh?
You want to see old crap?
Yeah.
What? One would say you whitewash at this point.
No.
The way you think.
No. It's just at the end of the day, I would prefer to see Malcolm X on the 20 than Harriet Tubman.
I wouldn't give a damn what you want, as long as you want that represents us on there.
But at the end of the day, me personally, I don't give a fuck who's on there. Put Bugs Bunny on that bitch. Put a picture of your ass on that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck as long as that bitch swing.
But my point is that you see how Trump would just knock that shit down and stand for it. Nah, we ain't putting that shit on there. But in Redd situation, nah, I don't want no goddamn nigga on there. Hell nah. And I'm like, God damn, can we get something without knocking it?
No, you said Harriet Tubman. I ain't say I don't want no nigga on there.
Yeah,
I said I want no fucking Harriet Tubman.
But if that's all we got, Redd,
that ain't all we got. We ain't all we got.
And I'm just saying, if you black, I want it.
Bro,
you black, I want that on the.
You go ahead. They gonna charge you more. The service probably gonna suck. They gonna talk to you like shit. No. This is man. Look, bro. We gotta keep it funky. I keep it all the way up on the tongue. You feel me with a PH?
Being honest. I'm saying this to you, but I think like right now, if you told me to go to this gas station and I see 20 niggas sitting out there versus 30 white, I'm gonna fuck around and go over here than where all the niggas at for my safety.
And you a nigga.
And I'm a nigga.
So but think about how they think. Think about how they feel.
You're right.
We a nigga and we feel like that. How do they feel? So it's like, is it uncommon or is it unnormal for them to think like that or feel like, no, it don't feel good. We don't like it, but it just is what the fuck it is.
Sometimes we just boil down, we be having a fucked up thinking.
No.
Majority of the time. That's why we can't get ahead.
Because once again, when you start with a negative, you end with one.
Yeah.
When you start with a perspective of inferior, you end inferior. Yeah. When you start with a perspective of victimhood, you're going to always be stuck in victimhood.
As smart as you is, Redd, what's the start of a change for us? For that mentality of thinking the way you think. To start giving us the benefit of the doubt?
Us as niggas.
Yeah. No, as blacks. What nigga, this us to give us the benefit of the doubt.
We came over here with niggas. We just say it differently. Blacks, they labeled us that. So why are we accepting what the white man labeled, but you hate the white man? I don't get it. We came over here with the word niggas. It was different. But
yeah, we had the white folks that said
niggers, niggas.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, but it's a difference when it's coming when you get the whip cracked on you and they call.
I ain't never felt the whip. We gotta stop calling. We carry trauma, bro. We carry trauma, bro.
A woman that did something to you years ago.
No, I don't give a fuck about it. I don't remember.
You probably hold some. You probably just let it go. But
that's
just black folks.
Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Look. On some real shit, right? I learned about. It's an exchange. Life is based on the exchange. When you breathe and you inhale and exhale, it's an exchange. You take in, you put out. When you take in food, you take in, you put out. Your body absorbs and it releases.
Right.
Everything in this world does that. Why aren't we as people? It's not healthy for you. Do you know what happens when you hold on to animosity? It shuts your organs down. You know what happens when you hold on to hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit affect you physically. On the inside, and then it manifests on the outside. Because what's in comes out.
I'm gonna use what you just said. Early in the show, you had stated that they have a reason to dislike us.
No,
what did you say? You say,
can you blame them
For nice
or
So you,
is it?
in other words, you understand why they feel the way they feel about us.
Because they're scared of us, or that we make them nervous.
So you understanding
Because we unpredictable. They can't predict us. They
So
don't know
you
what we're gonna do.
understanding of that. So if you can understand why they just because of color of our skin, why they feel. That's why we have so much disdain for them, because we have to watch them get away with murdering us, giving loans like that.
I've seen more niggas get away with murder than I've seen white people.
Because you're not around white folks like that.
You know what I'm around.
You right. I can't speak.
I don't got a nigga baby mama yet.
Well, bless your heart. Bless your heart. God bless you.
You know what I'm just saying? You know what I mean? I ain't got a nigga baby mama yet.
Yeah.
I'm very diverse with people. You mean?
That's why you think that way.
No. I think that way because I come from this, and then I had an opportunity and gave people a fair shot to do this. And guess what? When shit was fucked up, it's life. Happens with niggas, happens with white people, happens with Mexicans, happens with Asians, happens with Jamaicans, happens with all these motherfuckers. Happens with everybody. I don't take something here and smudge it everywhere. Because that's what you do when you take a situation.
Right there, you can use what you can use for that moment right there.
Right. I treat every situation, every person identical for itself and the things that it produces. You feel me? So how I react to this mic, I'm not gonna react to this mic. You know what I'm saying? How I view this situation, I might not view this situation.
You know you're a one-off, right? It's not too many. It's not a lot that think the way you think.
I know.
It's not a lot because the way you go about it, you very much saying you go about with face value what they show you, right?
That's what we're supposed to.
Yeah, but the truth and the reality of it is, white folks don't do that. When we walk in the room, they are judging us.
What they do.
We are not getting a judge based on how we look. And the way you think, you saying that it's supposed to be fairness, but it's not.
No. What I'm saying is, it is fair. In this world, you got pros and you got cons.
But you're not giving me the job because I'm black is not fair.
That ain't always the case.
That's the majority of the case with them.
No, you can't prove that. Why do we label?
I can prove it because I won't give a job to a white boy.
That's still isolated. Yeah. It's subjective. It's not objective. Now, if we do a United States survey and we get all the niggas to say when they feel like they got rejected, they was nigga, we get all the white person to admit when they rejected a nigga job, and we get those schematics, then I agree. But until then, you can't.
But then it contradicts. But look, then you contradict yourself. You may get the position at the same as the whites get, but then our people tell us. Our people tell
without some reading going on. You want to be Uncle Tom?
Oh man, this nigga Uncle Tom. Oh man, this nigga here, he do this and do that. So at the end of the day, shit, when is it ever fair for us?
It's fair every day. Every day above ground. It's a fair day.
See, Red, I'm telling you, Red got a whole level of thinking. And I understand it. And I really respect it. Because it's coming. I know one thing. He'll cry before he lies. He gonna give you straight down the middle. But I just got this mindset after dealing with all the businesses that I started. This is not a fair plan to get ahead.
Okay, you talking about business?
Business and in life.
No, you can't compare business to life. You can't.
You can't make it without
business is about profit margins, losses and gains. Life is about losses and gains, but it's more so about love. It's about loyalty. It's about goddamn respect. It's about lineage. You feel me? So you can't compare the two. We're talking about how something functions versus the product that it functions in. We are the product. Business is the function that we use to make our product thrive. You don't, them two different principles, two different rules.
But they started you in school.
One's
tell us about their history. They tell us about their history. They fuck us in the beginning stages of school. They tell us these, all this, like, they say Christopher Columbus discovered America and come to find out we know he did. As I got out of school, I found out he did. So they are so good at what they do. They start in middle school, elementary.
Who you think they got it from?
Tell me. You got a lot of knowledge up there. So
you got just as much. You got just as much.
Go ahead. Tell me who they got it from.
Okay. If I create a dance, right? I create a dance. and then you learn the dance. You feel me? If the dance fucked up, is it right for him to blame you?
Nah.
You didn't create the dance. You just learned the dance. You mimicked the dance. You probably taught the dance.
I'm a fuck up.
Right. So you go to the person who created the dance. And reality is, who was here first? Who created civilizations? Who created the concepts of economy? So who the fuck they get it? Who was conquering each other? When it wasn't no white man for the enemy, who was we conquering? Each other. How did we come in bondage? Each other. The white man couldn't come to Africa and do shit.
I think it's funny to find out that we was actually selling slaves.
Come on, bro. One of the first biggest slave owners here in America was a nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then here go the kicker. Who really manufactured the slave trade and made the Arabs? So why is niggas, a bunch of niggas is Islamic? I don't motherfucking know. I don't fucking get it. You be talking about the white man, but nigga, you praise Allah, nigga, and Allah was the reason you got here, motherfucker. Make it make sense. I'm a realist, bro. We gonna cut straight down the middle. You feel me? And share a skittle if we need to. Like I don't get certain shit, so I don't get into that, bro. All that shit is distractions from the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of our hardship, Red, though, is because what they call it, though, Prince. Yeah. A lot of our hardship and the way we think and the way we feel is because of the fucked up hand we dealt. I just found out some knowledge today. You know a lot of the Mexicans, they don't get loans from banks off their credit? Did you know that? Banks, you wonder how they buy up all these houses. They don't get credit checks.
No.
But we have to have an 8,000 credit. So,
wait. Okay. And you know what qualities, what technicalities that fall under?
Go ahead.
When you get that application, you say I'm black.
What?
American. Wait. African American. Don't check it. But at the end of the day,
tell me something I didn't know. Because you saying just don't put that there. Okay. Okay. That's something new to me.
And then I'm gonna tell you another thing, right? I'm gonna tell you another thing. One thing that white people do, and Asians do, and all these other races do, that niggas don't do. And this is why we be ass backwards when we get 18 and 21. They start putting on their kids, they on their credit.
When they still under
12, 13, 14, they teaching them the value of $1. They teaching them, hey, I'm gonna give you your allowance, but bitch, you got this credit card bill. You bought this goddamn iPhone. Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck. It's gonna be my iPhone. You don't pay it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Yeah. We happy that our son came home with the BBBBB, and we getting them Jordans and the PSP and motherfucking Miri shirt. What the fuck you need a Miri shirt for, bitch?
Half the shit we go to school for, we won't even use as an adult. They won't put that account in school for us to learn.
If it's not, okay. So guess what? What would it look like? How easy and what would it look like if all the niggas in the school, or say 80% of the parents in the school, because everybody ain't making, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get that margin. Right. Start just every day going to the school district motherfucker, whoever that motherfucker is, and say, bitch, this curriculum is fucked up. We want a different. We're gonna pull all our kids. We're gonna pull all our kids out of school. We're gonna use this voucher that Trump gave us to send our kids to a better school, and we're gonna use this voucher. We're gonna send them to public school.
Knowledge, though, Rick. That's knowledge. How many?
But you'll never get to the knowledge when you say the white man. You don't know what the fuck the white man.
But when I got a job where I can't pay my bills, I don't have time to go do all this.
Well, you gotta make time, my nigga.
That's not that simple.
Life ain't simple.
I can't feed my kids. They take my kids at that point.
Man, life ain't simple, but it's complex, but it's simple. Keep it simple.
Really? Again, you a one-off. I see you got a lot of similarities, and like I tell people that pray, you get on your knees and pray, I'm gonna get up and make it happen. So while you doing the pray thing on your knees, I see now we gonna make it happen. All of us gonna make it happen.
I do more praying than moving. No.
Praying without action means
I pray to myself, and I'll get up and I'll make it go happen. If that's what you do, I'm gonna applaud you. You want me to go to your church with you and support you doing that? I'm gonna do that. But that's not for me. I pray to me, and everything that I accomplish is through me. They say God is within us. Oh well, baby, I exercise it. It's in me. So again, we are put in a disadvantage where we don't have the opportunities in the free landscape to take this day off to go down here and harass this man.
But we got the withal.
And we don't know. See, it's a lot. It's having the
We
time,
got the
having the money
withal.
to take the time, and the knowledge.
Man,
You told me that I never knew.
Look,
You
gotta put in what you want to get out though.
Look, man.
Bills don't take days off.
Look, nigga. I've never seen a movie where Superman is complaining about the one thing that can fuck him up every time.
Kryptonite.
He fucking Superman. Well, there's one thing that'll fuck his ass up every time. But guess what? That nigga keeps saving. Fly, Superman, fucking fly. Nigga, who is you? Is you fucking Superman or you Minuteman? Who the fuck is you? Hey, nigga, at the end of the day, bro, we got the infinite source flowing through us, my nigga. The obstacles don't matter. The only obstacles that matter is the obstacles that you will refuse to break down, overcome, go over, kick over, nigga, become translucent and translate through that bitch, nigga, if you got to, nigga. Like, nigga, I don't look at, bro, I've had every time I'm trying to do something, it's like, nigga, I got obstacles that just start goddamn multi-fucking flying. Yeah. I don't fucking complain. You got it's for you. The only reason it's hitting you like that because you built like that. That's it. If you wasn't built like that, my nigga, I don't believe the world bears exactly what you put in it. You feel me? The only reason it's coming to you like that, my nigga, because you made for it. You built for it.
I feel like God won't put nothing on you that you couldn't bear. You can't handle.
And the world mass produce, it don't underproduce.
And you gotta start.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't see a single mother with 4 kids and barely making enough money to pay the bills.
Why she got 4 kids and she ain't got one man? Let's talk about that. How many times, bitch? No, that's not life. That's nigga life. Okay, which one?
Okay, he died.
She had all 4 from him?
He died. Yeah, he had all 4 and he died.
And guess what? Good things come to those who wait. Keep living.
I'm talking about going to do the thing, taking the kids out. You can't afford to take your babies out of school and still go to work and go harass this man that's going to tell you.
That's why I say 80%. Well, somebody got to make the sacrifice.
Oh, when you a single parent.
No, that want to make that sacrifice. Maybe it's another one. When the motherfucker eats some cookies, homemade cookies for the class, maybe that's the real goddamn sacrifice. You know, everybody got a goddamn role. And you got to act in your capacity according to your withal. You know what I'm saying? It's always contingent on your situation and your ability and capability to activate in that situation. Every foot don't fit the same shoe.
Right.
And we try to come at fixing us with a once a shoe, and it's not gonna work.
So when you hear that saying as far as, hey man, what about this over here? What about the little girl with 4 kids? Do you feel like them excuses?
Do I feel? I don't really
feel like this. You making an excuse for what that situation is?
I guess it depends in the context of which we're saying it. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. That could be an excuse. But there are examples of a woman who got 4 kids that's doing her motherfucking shit. So when we talk about, you feel me? It's too many women who come from those circumstances and doing it to make an excuse for a woman who come from those circumstances and ain't. And here's the reality. In this world, you got winners and losers. You're not going to ever turn that switch off. Motherfucker, you might just be the loser. Right. But guess what? It's the compare and contrast that makes a picture beautiful.
Yeah. My boy told me something the other day, man. He said some people in the world just not built to win.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Everybody's not meant to win.
Everybody's not meant to make it.
I never believe that. Yeah. And some people meant to struggle and never have it. And I believe if it's meant for Redd to never to have $1 million and I step up out my $1 million pole to help him, I'm going to lose it all because it's not meant for Redd to receive that. I truly believe that. Everybody's not meant to come in first place, second place, third place. It's meant for some niggas to crash and die for me to learn. Because I'm going to learn based off watching others. And it's meant for you to crash so me to see that to not make that same mistake.
I agree with that.
But that's what wrapping up. I want to say let's conclude Pillow Talk today with Oli Mack.
Now why the fuck? What made y'all call this shit Pillow Talk, bro? What the fuck?
I asked her, Man, we were just talking and we just talking about
the reason why the pillow talk, they gotta understand, like,
To be a clickbait.
you know what I'm saying? It's because, bro, we look at it like this. We sit on the phone and we know what I'm saying. This we shoot you harder than the motherfucker, harder than this though. But what I'm saying is we like, man, bro, we got to go, you know, test the water and go see what this does. So you like, man, fuck it, pillow talk.
Man, like
we
Red
just ran with it.
straight down the middle, man. I'm about facts and being real. Hey man, ladies, we run our mouth probably more than y'all run y'all mouth. Thank you. And we just came up with it, you know what? That includes we got
I am a 1%er now, you know.
I told you, he the light that shines on dog ass. Yeah, he is.
Oh, gratitude. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, my man.
Pillow talking with Oli Mack Justo and
That is, man. Predators.
and I truly enjoyed this good old debate we had today. I must say I enjoyed it. You gave me a lot of knowledge today. And
Man, I
will
appreciate
look
it, man.
forward to
Likewise.
having them back on the show.
Appreciate it, G.
Nah, likewise, man. It's a pleasure.
Oh, tell them just like, comment.
Oh yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man, on our platforms, man. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you know what I'm saying. That's whatever stream line that we got, you know what I'm saying, we put up there, man. That's what y'all can hit us on that line, man. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in.